Never in my life I imagined I would do Via Ferrata. The idea, of course, of climbing rocks and trekking is appealing to me, but I'm not so adventurous and I have never done it in my life, so I didn't know if I was even fit to do it. But I was enthusiastic, so I went for it. And at the beginning I had kind of like a panic laugh because I just couldn't believe that I was so bad moving my legs trying to hold into the rocks. I was never afraid of it being safe because it's 100% secure, but it was more the idea of you letting go. I think that it's kind of a learning process. And I think the activity, yes, it requires a lot of physical effort, but more than a physical challenge, it's a mental challenge to actually be there and convince yourself that you are able to do it. Trust yourself, trust the process, and just go with it. The biggest challenge I saw was me climbing the stairs on the rock. But at the end, that wasn't the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge was actually turning around the rock. So moving on the stairs side to side. At that moment, I really had to take a second to breathe in and just focus on the task. I think the fact that you have to work the carvings on the way takes your mind out of any thought that you might have. So you actually focus on the task and move on. And at every single step of the way, I had my guide, Ayman, who is amazing, guiding me in the process, telling me, you can do this, and I'm looking at him, looking forward to it. And then the last part was the bridge. I was already thinking that the challenge had finished, but then the idea of going through the hanging bridge was a bit nerve-wracking. So I put my favorite music, look at my guide, and went on. I think once you step on, you just go with it and just keep looking forward, and it works. I can tell you as a beginner that it was something I will never forget. Just the fact that I achieved this and that I could do it regardless of my fears is something that is very liberating and something to celebrate and something that I'm very grateful for. So I totally recommend you to do it.